He's broadcaster Bonnie DeBartolo.
Brendan, what was said after 2 periods there in the dressing room? Team looked sluggish, but totally new team in the 3rd period.
Just a little bit of a wake-up call. I think the week off sometimes it's great to get the rest, especially we spent a fair amount of time on the road this year. It's good to get the rest, but at the same time there is that tendency to maybe be a bit flat and not as sharp and intense as you need to be. So we were let know that it wasn't good enough, that what we'd done the first couple periods, and that we were going to change up a few things kind of systematically, be a little bit more on our toes, a little bit more aggressive with our play, just to try to get that intensity back, try to get that flow of the game back. And I think it I guess obviously it worked out okay.
Shootouts again, 5-0 now. Obviously, the goaltending's been a big key for that, but you guys have been able to get goals in the back of the net in timely fashion.
Yeah. Goals, the move by Walter, a beautiful move, and then Kalanos has just got that, knack for putting the puck in the net, and then obviously Danny, he's come in and been pretty solid back there for us, so it's been pretty good.
Go first while they're waiting and tossing a coin to figure it out. You guys again ran yourself into penalty trouble in the 3rd period. You almost give the game away, and if it wasn't for Taylor, chances are you might have.
Yeah, no, it's I can't disagree with that. I think that came with like I said, with the last question, was that we weren't as intense, we weren't on our toes, we weren't as aggressive as we need to be the first 2 periods. So that lends itself to a lot of reaching, a lot of stick checking. I was guilty of it a few times too. I may not have gotten penalized for it, but yeah, and those things are tough too, because it throws your bench out of whack. Certain guys play more in different situations, and it kind of disrupts the flow of the game a bit. So we credit, like you said, to Tails and our PKers. They did a pretty good job when we needed to be, aside from that 5-on-3 goal. But I think with all the penalties, I think that giving up that one, I guess you got to kind of take it a bit.
What did Troy say to the team at the timeout?
Which in the 3rd there?
Yeah.
Not a ton. Just I think it's just we were starting to get going a bit better. We were moving our feet. We were more physical, and us defensemen, we were getting down the walls and keeping pucks in a bit better. So I think the intensity was better. So not a ton was said, but most of it, I think it was said in between periods.
Adam Hutchinson, Cleveland Film. 6-game win streak. How do you guys feel about that?
It's good. Winning 6 in a row, it's tough to do in this league. Every team comes out hard, and there's a lot of good teams out there. But we try as a group to kind of look within the games, look within the wins and the losses, and find things that we can be better at, find things that we can exploit other teams on, or find things that we've been exploited on to help improve ourselves. Because I think that's the thing is, even though you win 6 in a row, you want 7, you want 8, you want 9. So you never want to say, okay, if we go 6-1, we can lose 1. It's not a big deal. We don't have that mentality. Every game we try and get better, and keep working on things to keep those streaks going.
Last question for Brendan. We're good. Excellent. Thank you, Brendan.